We're going to read the outline for you guys just exactly the way that we had it. It's going to be very sloppy because remember, it's internal. It was never really proofread or anything. We just needed to get everything down. And once it was clear, we were ready to move on. But she'll read it, and then we'll kind of just talk about how we got to certain points.
All right, so scene 1. Train station evening. Mystery. Luke, 19, is confused and regretting his choices. He isn't sure whether he should get back on the train. His voiceover is about how he might have made a big mistake and that he might lose the girl forever. Oh my gosh. Luke's standing all alone with a cheesecake in his hands. In the parking lot in front of him, a mysterious minivan sits. The door opens and sci-fi smoke comes out of the car. A voice calls his name from inside the car. He looks down at the cake and says, "I'm so cringe." A lot of this is exactly what ended up in the book.
Yes, but what's funny is that when you read it, it's out of order, even some of it is detailed, thoughts. Right? Some of it is details, we have a line, right? And that's kind of what I wanted to highlight is there are certain things that once we're not afraid of details. We're just making sure that scene works. What do we need to do? We need to establish a guy. We wanted to create some mystery because if we just jumped into exposition, I knew that part was going to be boring. So I needed some sense of mystery. But in this story, it's not like there's it's a slice of life thing, right? There's nobody gets killed in the beginning, like Marionetta or whatever, So, but we thought if we can't do something truly exciting, let's just do something really weird.
All right, scene 2. Now all of a sudden we have film terminology. Interior Luke's room day. Need to establish Luke's character and his passion, his excitement, and goal of showing Zoe around NYC this summer. He's busy.
For context, Luke is the protagonist. Zoe is his love interest.
Mm-hmm. Where was I? He's live streaming it with his janky, cracked iPhone. He's lost in his grand imagination, as he always is. His doodles come to life when we're consumed in the world of his art. Doodle, exterior, castle, day. We're now in Luke's doodle, his dream life with his girlfriend. Luke's a chivalrous king who's saving his girlfriend who was trapped in a castle. We hear a phone ring. Interior, Luke's room, day. We snapped out of the fantasy, back in Luke's room.
Wow, this is not that close. We pivoted more towards my true love, which is anime. But we just really went in and chiseled away at that marble until we had something we thought was the best version of this basic idea.
So now we're in a doodle inside Luke's imagination. Fast-paced, Luke's running through all the possibilities of what could have happened. Zoe's family appears one by one. Mom, little brother, little sister, and her edgy friend from school. Luke looks at each of them and tries to figure out which one of them changed Zoe's mind and convince her to dump him. Zoe's family begins pointing out insecurities such as, he's not smart, you deserve better, he's a bum, he's not worth your time. Luke gets frustrated and riled up, and Luke realizes that this is a mystery he needs to solve. Back to interior Luke room day. Luke's back in his room. Zoe's voice drifts back in as she finishes a sentence we don't fully hear. Luke tells Zoe he's going to New Jersey to see her and change her mind. Before she gets to stop him, Luke's phone dies. Luke, looking at his dead phone, takes a moment to contemplate what he should do. He decides he's going to go to New Jersey to save his relationship with Zoe. And that's where originally our first episode ended.